Welcome back, guys. Today we are talking about the Amazon product title, and that is actually one of the most important aspects of your listing. So if you're doing that part wrong, then your product might be set up for failure, and that is why I did a ton of research, a ton of testing as well. And in today's video I'm going to show you how you can create a highly optimized product title, and that will actually be a huge milestone of the success of your product. So in this video I'll show you the method of how you can create and craft the perfect title, and I assume that you have done keyword research before. If you haven't done that yet, it's not a problem. I'm just linking a video up here, and this one is going to show you how you can get the most relevant keywords for your product. And I want you to consider using Helium 10 for that because it gives you the best possible results, and I still have that offer if you use my discount code down in the video description to sign up or to switch your existing account. Then you'll get a free coaching with me. Just send me an email for that. So if you're wondering where I'm at right now, because I'm not in my office as usual, it is because I'm in the Philippines right now. And unfortunately, while it is being great here, the internet connection in my current apartment isn't that good. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm actually sharing one of the videos of my paid coaching program about title creation. So yes, I have a coaching program going on, and if you want me to be your guide through the stormy, turbulent waters of Amazon FBA, then you can expect videos like that, and you can also expect my personal support. And if you're interested in a coaching with me or a mentorship with me, then you can book a free call down below in the description, and then we can get to know each other and discuss the details. And then now I would say let's start with the video, and I'll show you how to create the best possible title for your Amazon FBA products. So let's start. The structure of the title according to the Amazon guidelines is, first of all, in the first position you'll have to put your brand name. Then in the second position you can add your target group. Now this will be required in just a few cases, in only a few examples. For most of the products you don't need that, so you can just skip that and then go over right away to your main keyword that then is in the second or in the third position. Then after that you have the chance to embed a function or a USP, and after that you embed more of your focus keywords here and also uses. So with uses I also mean our signal words. So if you remember, those are words that people connect to the product that they want to buy. For example, if you're selling tents, then a signal word would be festival or camping or outdoor hiking trips, something like that. And then in the end, we always want to embed a call to action. So I'll show you the example that I have created. So brand name would be Roots. Then I would sell helmets for children. So my target group is children. Then my main keyword would be Bike It Helmet Shockproof. And now I have to explain you something. So first of all, you have to know that the further the keyword that you have here is on the left of the title, the more energy it gets from the title for your ranking. And here, with the first word we want to use is the main keyword, and that is most of the time a short tail keyword. So be sure that you have like the highest search volume keyword that describes your product in the best possible way right here. And in that case, I have used a trick, because another important keyword is a rather long tail keyword, but it also has a high search volume. So I have added that after the main keyword, because the long tail keyword is Bike Helmet Shockproof. So we will still have our short tail main keyword in front, but it now includes and gives energy for bike helmet and bike helmet shockproof. So this is something that you can do as well, and that I would recommend you to do. Then here as a function I have the USP that you can change the functionality between a summer helmet, and you can add in some inlay, so you can also use it for skiing, for example. So here my USP that I have described, and keep that really short. It should be something very specific only. So I have said 2-in-1 winter summer helmet without the helmet. So 2-in-1 winter and summer. And then we go over to our focus keywords and also use cases or signal words. In that case, I've written CE certification as skiing helmet, skateboard helmet, sweat-free, scoot and ride, and also boys and girls. And then in the end, the call to action, I have written pick size. Okay, this is the example. I think this is clear. I'll give you some more information about it. Here I wrote down the target audience, so a few examples. It could be if you sell clothes, for example, and they are specifically for men or women, then you use that. Or if it's specifically for children, you use it. But as I said, in most of the cases, this will not be the case. Then I have explained that main keyword information already when I talked about this. So this is exactly what I told you before. And then the USP is the blue one here. Make sure to use these brackets. and put it in there. And then your trigger words, like exactly other examples would be sport or camping, and your call to action. Another example would be order now, view images now, etc. And I've also written down some tips for you. And obviously the first one is use as many focus keywords as possible. Now sometimes that's a little bit difficult because you don't have an unlimited amount of space. So you want to apply that trick. And let's look at this example here. Let's say one of your focus keywords is bird feeder hanging and another one is bird feeder squirrel proofed. Then in that case, you don't want to repeat keywords anyways. Then you can use bird feeder only one time. And it would look like that then. You're going to save 2 words by doing it like this. You're writing bird feeder hanging squirrel proofed. So now you have reduced the length of your title with that. Because we have a long tail keyword here, even though we have bird feeder in the very beginning, we want to repeat it here as a long tail keyword further back in the title. So we don't want to skip bird feeder entirely. So you'll write bird feeder hanging squirrel proofed, and if there's another one, you can add even another adjective to it. Then you want to avoid filling words. You want to make sure that you write your nouns as with capital letters. Filling words, it doesn't matter, but over here you want to write every noun with a capital letter in the beginning, which will apparently give you even a little bit more energy for your listing. Also, this wedge for you'd write it with a capital letter. Then coming back, if you have variations in the end of the title of your variation, so not of the parent but of the child, if you edit the title, then in the end of the title you want to describe your color your product variation. So if it's a color, for example, you add blue to it or red. Or if your product differs in regards to the amount of products you have in the package, then you could say 30 pieces or 60 pieces, etc. And you also want to make sure that you have no numbers. And if you have numbers, you can have numbers, but don't write it as a word, but write 2 or 3 or 4 as a number. Then you don't want to have punctuation marks. You're not allowed to include any price information. And also make sure you're not using words that are subjective information. For example, best bird feeder out there, best or something like that should also not be included. Now, because focus keywords and keywords in the title are so powerful, we need to make sure that they're in there. And because we are humans and we might make a mistake sometimes, we are going to use a software for that, and we are going to use the Scribbles tool from Helium 10. So what we are going to do is go to our keyword list of main keywords or the keywords that we want to have in the title. Then we copy them from wherever we have saved them. Then we come to the Scribbles tools. You'll find it under the tool tab here, and you add your keywords in here. And once you have them all in there, you click apply. And then you see you have all the words here and all phrases here. And now you can create your title, and also later you can do the same for your bullet points and also for your description. And then Scribbles will recognize if these words have been used or not, and then cross them out here on the left side. So we want later that all these words are crossed out. So let's generate the title together. And first, if you remember, we want to write the brand name, and then we want our main keyword. So let's say it's bird feeder. And then you can already see that on the left side it starts to cross out words. So we have bird and feeder crossed out, and here the phrase bird feeder is also crossed out. Now, because we have also long tail keywords that we want to embed that also start with bird feeder, let's say it's bird feeder hanging, as you can see down here. This is an important long tail keyword. We're going to include hanging right here, and then it crosses that out down there as well. Now we want to have our USP there. The USP obviously does not have to be a keyword, but let's say if storm resistance would now be something that differentiates my product from competing products, then I could write that in there. So you want to have something in there that is really making your product stand out. So let's say in my case it's storm resistant. Now it's also crossed out down there as a keyword. It has also been used. Now what we want is signal words and focus keywords. So let's see what's left. Squirrel, proof, and outdoors as single words are left. And then we have squirrel proof bird feeders as long tail and bird feeders for outdoors. So what I would do now, I would repeat bird feeder, and then actually, because we have it down there with the plural version, and it also is suggesting me here to use it, I'll use bird feeders. And then
for outdoors. And now we have seen the mistake I did. I have not used a capital letter here, so I want to do that. And then now, because I don't want to repeat bird feeders again, it's okay to have squirrel proofed without bird feeders, like not use that phrase now, because we need to save space in order to get all our keywords in there. So in that case, it would be okay to use squirrel proofed right now. So bird feeders for outdoors, and then we add squirrel proofed proof. Okay, now we go through our list, and I've explained why it's okay to have this not as a crossed keyword. And now we are sure that we have embedded all our important focus keywords in our title. So we are sure that this is in there. And now you just add the rest. So after that, we're going to embed the call to action. So let's say we say buy now, and make sure your title includes as many information as possible. So make it as long as possible, and then you're set. And this is how you create your title. And I hope you do that right now. Good luck with that, and see you in the next video.